So it may seem rather strange to be thinking about the global abolition of slavery in order to understand climate change challenges today. But one of the reasons I think it's useful to think about is not because there are direct parallels, not because it's exactly the same kind of moral evil or social threat, but rather because it helps us think a lot more clearly about the different way that big changes happen in the past, about the way that there are causal changes which influence how we move from having had slavery as an intrinsic part of European empires in the Americas and a feature throughout human history, to finding ourselves in 1948 with the UN Declaration of Human Rights, considering the banning of slavery to be one of the core ideas in all signatories' baseline of human rights concerns. So what I talked about today in the talk was very much a case of thinking about how there are different causes in different contexts. You can see direct economic abolition, where there's a case of the market changes, the demand for certain goods produced by slave labour goes. But also I think you can see the case of political change, the case where campaigners successfully, as it seems to me is most persuasive in the British case, managed to shift people's thoughts of where national interests and national values lay. Now that's not to say that campaigners all agreed on that. Some of them were saying that actually free labour is going to be more profitable, and it's just that you've all been deluded in having supported slavery up till now. But others of them did explicitly make the idea that this will involve sacrifice, and that some things are more important than money, and there has to be a sacrifice. So I think the intriguing thing for me in anti-slavery is you've got those two attempts going at the same time within the British campaigns, at least, using petitions, using sugar boycotts, using these other methods of trying to pressure MPs. But you've got parallel tracks of people arguing that it involves sacrifice, that something's more important than money, and also others trying to say that there are new forms of wealth, new opportunities, and that this is a sort of temptation you have to get through in order to profit more. So I don't think there's a simple answer there in terms of whether or not you want to green capitalism, or whether or not you're thinking about putting some other set of values in place that perhaps do curb wealth and so on.